Hello, everybody. Welcome to Party Nation episode 169. We are introless today because Lance is on the road and mobile StreamYard is a bitch. And Lance is muted for the minute. You guys obviously hear I'm Jake. Down there at the bottom, we have Phil. Probably have more people join in later. And right now, I am not from the admin account, so I can't pull up comments. But Dalton and Devin, hope you two are doing good today. So it has been quite the week in the world, in the real world and the entertainment world. Yeah, we got, was it this week? Everybody's favorite show, everybody except me and Phil and a handful of others, is coming back. But then the week after that, a show most of us like is coming back with Daredevil. Phil, I won't torch you with the Invincible talk, but are you looking forward to Daredevil at the very least?
I can't talk about that.
Oh.
I may or may not have seen some of Daredevil, so I will just say that yes, I'm excited. I'll put it to you that way.
Well, people, if you ever need notes on how to do an NDA, that was it right there.
Yeah. It's good. First season, the second season is good.
Well, you have seen more than Matt has. Let's just say that.
I've seen. I won't say what I've seen, but I've seen some things. I'll say it that way.
Seen some things, heard other things.
Definitely. Definitely. As far as Invincible, yeah, I've seen our mutual friends post about it. I'm sure they're ecstatic.
Yeah, and more power to people who really dig the show. I just don't personally. I got through one season. I tried to start the second one. And I'm like, okay, this isn't for me, and I just kind of gave up there.
Yeah, I've been pretty adamant about the animation in that show just looking like dog water from the beginning, and it gets progressively worse with each season. But I'm alone on that island. So,
well, you're also not a fan of the developer either. So that
I mean, I don't know about the developer. It's just so much like, it's Robert Kirkman. I mean, he's kind of a pretentious fucking twat. So yeah, I've never really been a fan of Invincible to begin with because honestly, it just feels like a poor man's knockoff of, Spider-Man and Superman rolled into one. And, even a lot of the characters are just, their names are goofy and stupid and ridiculous. And, Robert Kirkman's under the impression that, my characters are stronger than established comic book characters. And that is because I say so. And it's like, bro, Omni-Man would get floored by like 95% of Marvel comics. He doesn't even stand a chance against anyone in DC. And let's not even throw in Homelander in that conversation. Because Homelander already got his ass whooped by Superman in DCKO. So as far as I'm concerned, Robert Kirkman's just kind of a dipshit. And I've never really been a fan of his because he likes to just talk mad shit about certain comic book characters. And he thinks he's fucking smart. And he thinks he's super fucking cool. But if you go back and look at that dude's history, like seriously, deep dive into that dude's history, he's kind of an asshole. So yeah, fuck Robert Kirkman, dude. Yeah. I don't think Invincible's this, game changer of an animated show. I think it's garbage. I think it's stupid. And honestly, I even saw a side-by-side comparison from season 3 and season 4 of the upcoming season of this red dinosaur from what he looks like in the comic. I'm telling you, the animation looks like fucking dog water. And you can't even make these characters look, what's the word I want to use here? Authentic. They just look basic. Like the big red dinosaur has none of the features that you see in the book. And it's the same with that fucking green dragon, dude. It just looks horrendous and cheap. And yet people are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Philip? I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about because I've seen better animation over the course of 30 fucking years on the planet I've been alive. So yes, I have seen better animation. I'm sorry you don't agree. I'm sorry you love slop. But hey, whatever fucking floats your boat. All right, soapbox over.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, like all the other comic book shows that are either in a break right now or about to come back, I think I have leagues and bounds better animation than this. Even the ones that aren't a whole lot better, like there are moments in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, for example, from like, oh, that animation doesn't look great, but even still, most of it is better than what I've seen in Invincible. You got stuff like X-Men 97's animation with blows Invincible out of the fucking water. Then you got things like My Adventures, Cape Crusader, Leagues and Bounds better. And I'm not saying it's a competition, but still, there's a noticeable difference.
Young Justice season 3 and 4 are leaps and bounds better looking than Invincible.
Which is saying something. That's saying something.
Fight me on that. I dare somebody to fucking fight me on that.
That's just saying something, because even those, like, they don't look amazing in comparison. Which I don't know. Maybe people like the way Young Justice season 3 and 4 looks. Maybe some people do. Hey Ronan, what's up? A
challenger has entered the arena.
New challenger approaches.
What happened?
Phil was talking shit about your favorite show.
Yeah.
I sensed it.
Ronan was he felt a disturbance in the force. He's like, "This is my calling."
Before I entered the thing, I could hear him going like, "Fuck, Robert, fuck!" I remember like, I guess.
Well, I mean, I just said that, Young Justice season 3 and 4 look infinitely better than anything Invincible's done. So,
and I've never been.
I one up that by saying X-Men 97's animation blows anything Invincible did out of the water,
without question.
I agree.
Even the other shows like My Adventures Superman, Cape Crusader, like even Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, they all look way better.
Yep.
For the record, Skybound, anybody watching, the opinions of these gentlemen are their own. They're not mine.
I doubt Robert Kirkman would pay me any attention, but if he did, here you go, man. Fuck you. Fucking clown.
I mean, my biggest thing is, like, again, I tried to give Invincible a chance. That first episode caught me by surprise, especially with the way it ended, because it was like, oh, so your quote-unquote Justice League, that happens to them? I'm like, okay. But then, to Phil's point earlier, like, every version of a significant character that you've seen in this show, you can clearly tell that it was just a different version of an established character for the sake of being different, and didn't feel like it tried to add anything new. It's like, hey, look, we've made this knockoff Spider-Man purposefully to be a knockoff Spider-Man and nothing else. And that's just one example. Like,
yeah,
I could go on and on, but I've done that before. I don't need to do it again. And Ronan, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you do. More power to you. It's just not my thing.
You got the Arrowverse taken care of. Phil has Zack Snyder taken care of. I got this one.
I'm not gonna just sit here and blindly act like everything the Arrowverse did was perfect. It was far from it, but I'll give them the credit of this. They carried a consistent live-action DC universe through the 2010s when the movies were struggling to do that.
So, question: Mark Guggenheim, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
One of the runners.
Yeah.
Good, bad, even.
As a creative or as a person?
As a showrunner.
Oh, are you talking about Firefly?
Oh, yeah.
I really don't give a shit.
I know.
Well, he did make the worst season of Arrow, but he also made arguably the 3 best seasons. So it is kind of a give and take. I think he was a showrunner on Legends of Tomorrow as well. He did do the writing, funnily enough. This is kind of an obscure one. For anybody who played the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie game, he actually did the writing for that, which...
He wrote the game?
Yeah, that was a pretty damn good game, all things considered.
I know. People be like, oh, that's leaps and bounds better than the movie.
It is leaps and bounds better.
He wrote the original script with Greg Berlanti and Michael Green that Ryan Reynolds signed on for the movie before it got scrapped.
Yep, and then when Martin Campbell came along, everything went to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the original script features so much different shit, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like comic book lore accurate shit. It's not even funny.
Yeah, you would have gotten a lot more world building than what you got in that movie.
Oh, 100%. Like when the ring falls off Abin Sur, it flies to a high school across Guy Gardner, and then it flies to the Daily Planet, and then it goes to Hal.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think I was watching the Rejects' live stream, and I was like, one of them was like freaking like, wait a minute, Martin Campbell, Casino Royale, Mask of Zorro. Martin Campbell directed Green Lantern. And I was like, yeah.
Okay, I can't pull this up, but Phil, you got a question in comments.
Yeah.
Would you say Creature Commandos has animation that's better?
Creature Commandos has some of the best animation I've seen in years. Bobby Pills did fucking great work on that show.
Oh yeah,
without fucking question, dude. Like Creature Commandos, leagues and bounds better animation than Invincible.
Creature Commandos is leagues and bounds better than anything else that's come out of the DCU so far.
I don't know.
I agree.
That. Well, okay. As of right now, with the 3 projects, yeah.
I was about to say, you're really going to challenge me on that one?
In the most friendly manner, I urge Supergirl and Lantern and Clayface to like bring it on. I'm like in a good way. Like give Creature Commandos a run for its money, because if you do, that just makes the universe more rich. You're like, okay, there's creatures and there's this and then that, and yeah. I and then, again, it's weird because I love all types of different animation. I don't like just 2D animation. I don't just like CG animation. I just don't like 3D. I like all types of animation. So, but I do champion the urge to keep more 2D stuff because it just feels more richer, in my opinion.
Apparently, he doesn't like Young Justice animation. Kidding.
I'll get to it. I swear.
I'm kidding.
It's weird, man. A lot of stuff I haven't seen. It's shocking. How come I missed it? Like, again, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh were right at the precipice when I was conceived, and it's like, why wasn't I into it as a kid? It's like, I don't know. I
mean, you just had. I don't think it was a matter of like not being interested. You just had we just had so much other shit to take up our time. So
literally, Star Wars had me occupied. I was all about Star Wars. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I was all about these guys for years. So,
yeah,
no.
Also, Lance, I'm gonna send you a picture in Discord. Can you add it to the tier list, please?
Yeah. Speaking of which,
I'm gonna before you show it, let me just send you this so you can add it. What the fuck is it? There we go.
But since y'all were talking about Invincible, as someone who's seen the first 6 episodes, what I will say is this season feels different in a good way. I will agree with Phil that I was kind of taken back by, and it's not a spoiler, that the red dinosaurs in this season, because it's in the trailer.
Yeah,
I was taken back by how different he looks. But I mean, to me, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because once you all see it, you'll understand why. I think I get why they, kind of slacked off on the animation with that character.
Because it's cheap.
This is how you guys know we're friends. We make fun of each other's favorite shit, and we're still friendly at the end of the day.
And for the record, I don't think, again, Phil, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Phil's jabs are at the actual animators themselves. I think it's the people in charge of the money and choosing what to do with time and budget with the animations. For anybody watching this, we're not taking jabs at all, because we've heard the stories of how, to be quite frank, how a bitch and a half it is to work in that side of the industry.
Yeah.
But dude, Lance, I don't know about you, dude, but like, I really, and again, I'm not spoiling that, but like, I'm still awestruck of why the hell would you drop the first 3 together? Like, that's a lot. Those first 3 are a lot. Why would you?
Yeah.
How many are there this season?
8 or 10.
8.
Yeah, 8.
Like,
but I feel as if they work together. But I'm like, why are we? I hate 3 episode drops.
Yeah.
I hate 3 episode drops in general.
Looking at you, Ironheart.
Oh man.
Yeah. At least Daredevil is going to be 1 episode a week.
Yeah. Well, what was it? Was it Daredevil? No, it was Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man that had a 3 episode at once to drop, like middle of the season, didn't it?
Oh, really?
Spider-Man. Yes.
Daredevil,
Spider-Man,
dropped like 2 at one time.
Friendly Neighborhood. So it did 2, 3, 3, 2. So I think they had 10 episodes.
Yeah, that was a choice, definitely. I'm not 100% sure why they did that, but
I think some people theorized the fact that it was like either the 2 episodes or the 3 episodes functioned as like arcs.
Sort of like how Justice League did back in the day, where you had like each set of episodes was its own story.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then once you got to Unlimited, they stopped doing that.
Yes.
Well, mostly.
Yeah, kind of.
Speaking of Justice League, we got news about a Green Lantern showing up in what is probably going to end up being a pseudo Justice League type movie. I don't know if you have an article or a picture on that, Lance.
I do not, because I just ran it out.
Fair. But
people being upset about that is, I don't get it.
I'm not okay. So because people are giving me so much shit for this on Eric's stream, I'm not upset that Jon Stewart is in the Superman sequel. I'm just nervous because of who's writing and directing the Superman sequel. And I feel like Jon Stewart is going to be handled a lot better, at least from the going off of the previous projects I've seen from Gunn. I have more trust in this series for Jon Stewart than I do James Gunn's version of Jon Stewart. And, will I end up liking his version of the character when he's in that movie? Maybe, maybe not. Because, going into the movie, I was like, okay, I'm really sold on some of these castings, but the writing is going to really be the question here. And the only characters I walked away from that movie liking were Lois, Mr. Terrific, and kind of Metamorpho. But the rest I really didn't care for the writing for. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the case here or not.
At least that's the only other new character that's going to show up from what we know so far.
There's probably more that we don't know about yet.
I think he'll be all right. I mean, what way can you mess up Jon Stewart? Like,
Simple.
I think
You have James Gunn write him. That's how.
Oh my God, Omega!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, Ronan, where are you?
My room.
He got grounded. He got sent to his room.
I've never seen that background before.
Never.
You have?
Never.
I don't think any one of us have seen you in this background before. You're always in a white room.
In the white, yeah. For a while, when I would shoot like reviews and whatnot, it would be with this background. But now, the past few days, I got sick, and so I wanted to like stay isolated, and so I brought everything to the room, and so here I am.
Here I am.
What are the comic panels?
And we be on the road again.
I mean, yes, Brooke Gunn did destroy Drax, but
Destroyed more than one Guardian.
I'm upset that Jon Stewart is gonna be.
Omega can say that.
I just wonder, does that mean Guy's not gonna be in Superman?
No,
Or
he is in Superman.
Gonna...
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nathan Fillion's coming. Like every one of the Justice Gang, I'm pretty sure is coming back.
Well, this is going to be interesting because I want to see.
I could be wrong. I don't know that.
I want to see their rapport with each other. Like I know we're going to see a little bit of it in Lanterns, but like I want to see if they get will they get along?
If Hal was alive past the Lantern series, and which again it may not happen, it may happen, but say he cameos in Man of Tomorrow, I would love it if they recreated the scene from Young Justice where they're looking at Guy Gardner and Hal and John immediately go, no. And then Barry tries to get him back on the league and they both go, no. I would love some recreation.
The fact that both of their voices was deep as hell.
Yeah. You could tell how serious they were on that. Like they immediately said, that motherfucker is not joining the Justice League.
No.
Yeah.
Omega.
So Omega, tell us how upset you are that this Green Lantern is going to be
Why y'all
black.
didn't tell me I still had this background? Just the background.
I thought it was you because you've been your obsession for the past year or two.
I
Like
was about to say, is that Michael?
yeah.
Yes, but this was the background that me and Taj used when we filmed our video the other day. I didn't even realize it was.
Whoops.
Well, here's why I'm upset that Jon Stewart black. Why they gotta put that monkey in the Green Lantern Corps?
Damn it.
I don't know.
I know.
Tell me.
Hey, you know what? At least we're actually getting Jon Stewart after all this time instead of, getting these pseudo versions or almost getting him and then he's cut from the movie. At least we're finally getting him.
Yeah, or either he's cut or they. How's the word looking for it?
Yeah, they give you like a Temu Jon Stewart.
Or he like dies in like the first 5 minutes, or he's just gone and never thought of again.
Yeah, and then like even though they made him the main Green Lantern in the Tomorrowverse, he still felt wasted as hell. Because
Yep.
what in one of the Crisis movies they like take his ring off for no reason through like at the beginning of the movie, and then he's not Green Lantern for
Once
most
again,
of that trilogy.
animation does justice to anything DC more than the freaking live action ever did. Well, except for the shows. I've never seen the shows though.
But I
I'll
mean,
agree
yeah,
to disagree.
I think it's a case by case basis on that.
Also true. Depends on the character you're talking about. Depends on the
Yeah.
movie. Depends on
Project.
the. Yeah.
I have the wooden art of Green Lantern 51 right here in the corner of my room, just waiting. I'm waiting for Kyle one day to like just be more than one episode of Superman the animated series and a cameo in JL. I'm like,
Yeah,
do more with that, please.
yeah, he was. Ronan, I know you're not as big of a gamer, but Kyle Rayner's Lantern, he was a playable character in the Justice League Heroes game from 2005.
Yes.
They
Wait,
had-
it was playable?
Yeah, they had Kyle, Hal, and John all playable in that game.
That's on PlayStation 2, right?
PlayStation 2, DS, Xbox, and on the PSP version, exclusively you
saw
could
it.
get Black
saw it
Canary
on
and Supergirl as PSP exclusives.
Ooh.
And yet everybody pretty much had their looks from the Justice League cartoon. John was the main Green Lantern, but you could still play as Hal and Kyle. Wally was the main Flash, and I know they had a Jay Garrick skin. I can't remember if they had a Barry Allen skin or not, but you know, like they had the blue for Batman, they had the Beyond for Batman, bunch of different things in there. It tried to act as a DC's response to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and
Yeah.
while still good, it just wasn't as good. But I still had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
I just remember the cutscenes from Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I think you're in the helicarrier and it's Cap, Thor, Spidey, and Wolverine, and like Wolverine
Yep.
like just lands and in front of all of them he's like, "What are you girls looking at?" or whatever he said.
Yeah,
And it's
because
like, "Oh, Logan."
because he crashes one of the ships.
Laughing
just-
like he's been waiting to like get into a
Yeah.
fight, and it's just like, oh
Yeah, you hear him laughing, and then it cuts to Cap and Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like, "That guy scares me."
Fuck.
But no, that game's turning 20 later this year. I am doing one
Crazy.
mega review for that game.
nice.
But speaking of the Lantern stuff, you guys made what's his name? Damon Lindelof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had him apologize for a joke he made over a year ago on a comedy podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious. Then Grant
It wasn't?
Morrison's chiming in. It wasn't that serious. It was clearly
Be safe.
a joke.
So
He
I'll
made-
agree
it was a
that
comedy podcast.
yeah.
It was a comedy podcast that he was the guest on. Literally, a comedian's podcast.
Look.
He guest starred, and they asked him like, "So you're directing Green Lanterns?" He's like, "Yeah, we got rid of the word green because we thought it was stupid." It
Yeah,
was a literal
I-
joke.
yeah.
It literally
the joke was
cackled
really-
after.
It was
Yeah.
blown out of proportion, yeah, but I will say, like, his apology that came after that's how you do an apology of that type.
Yeah, that's how I got in a fight because of Phil's like being like, "This is how you do it," and I remember being like, because I saw him like, well, it's a comedy podcast, but I'm like, I didn't laugh at that joke. I was like, okay, cool, we're just saying that because we're around the non-nerd kids. I'm like, cool, whatever. But like, I think people don't realize that like sometimes even among us nerds, some of the stuff at points we take a step back and like it's kind of ridiculous of a concept. Like again, how many times have I told you how much I love Kyle Rayner as a character? The dude wears a magical ring to make constructs come to life, especially like anime stuff. That's ridiculous, but I love it. And so you can do that once in a while. It's okay to do that, but people being like, oh, how dare he? He should be playing. I'm like, guys, he's a nerd. The first time I ever heard of Damon Lindelof was in the back of a Watchmen paperback. Like, I don't know.
Well, also, a lot of those people that I find were getting triggered at the joke saying we got rid of the green because we thought it sounded stupid. These are the same trolls online and making the same got rid of green joke regarding the Lanterns teaser, and they're getting upset about it. It's like, you guys are literally the same ones preaching this, and yet you're choosing this as your hill to die on.
And
Which,
this
like,
is
I'm not saying the joke can't affect you, but it's hypocrisy.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the same dude who went on an interview promoting Watchmen, the TV show, and saying, "I know Alan Moore probably doesn't want you watching this TV show. If you don't want to, please respect his wishes and whatnot." All this stuff. I'm like, this dude, like, he knows what he's getting to this stuff. So, like, again, I didn't take it that too seriously, but I think that, like you said, his perfect last line was like, "Yo, let the show speak for itself. Then we'll talk."
Exactly.
Which hopefully
This
it
just goes
will.
into a problem I have with comic book nerds in general. They get too fucking tribal. They get too territorial. They get too fucking. And this is nothing personal. Grant Morrison, he's entitled to how they feel. Sorry, like I just think that Damon Lindelof making an off the hand joke in a comedy podcast getting blown out of proportions. It's it's like Superman fans being like he needs to wear the red trunks, or Batman fans being like Batman doesn't kill. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. Fucking nerds, man. We wonder why they got shoved in lockers back in the day. It's because of dumb shit like this. They get mad, they get butthurt, they get fucking all up in their feels over fictional fucking characters. Fictional fucking characters, my guys.
Fictional characters.
And they love to gatekeep.
That too. And then,
Bro.
oh man, the Green Lantern suit doesn't have green on it. Fucking what? Do you see the goddamn logo? It's fucking green, asshole. Fuck, dude. I just can't fucking stand comic book fans. They're so fucking inept.
agree.
So stupid.
Video game.
I
it's
agree.
No different.
Fucking
Many
dumb.
war gamers. No different.
Yep.
Don't get me started on 40K weirdos.
Oh my
Do not
God,
get me started.
no.
Anime is
League of
the
Legends,
same.
God. Oh,
They're some of
God.
the worst.
League of Legends kids are fucking dumb.
Oh my
Ugh.
God. There's reasons why I don't like Arcane. Not because the animation is bad. Animation is actually very good.
Oh, my
Storylines are actually very good. There's actually seen a bit of the like a couple of episodes here and there of Arcane. Pretty good show. Here's why I fucking hate Arcane, because it's tied to League of Legends. I hate League of Legends with a burning fucking passion. It is a shit game. It is shit genre made by shit company for shit people by shit people.
Dude, somebody even brought this up in my chat last night. You know, their game fandom has really been insufferable these last number of years. The fucking Halo fandom.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure it's bad.
It's bad.
Well, I mean, the original composer came out in favor of GameStop and all that dumb shit. So,
yeah,
that would go, right?
that didn't help. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw
don't say
something-
I'm a 40K tourist. I got old ass Warhammer. I'm a freaking nerd. Well, I'm a freaking Warhammer nerd. Fuck you guys. Y'all are weird.
I saw something on, I can't remember where I saw this. It might have been on Facebook, but someone said that, once a product that somebody makes, whether it's a game, a comic book, a TV show, a movie, like, insert entertainment product here, once they make it and it's out there, it's like out of their hands in a way. And if you, like something that they didn't like making, for example, or if you like something that, ended up getting a lot of controversy around it later, liking those things or not liking them doesn't devalue your status as an enjoyer, if that makes any sense. Because I hate always seeing that whenever you like something that has a lot of controversy around it and someone goes, oh, well, yeah, you're a fake fan, and because this person who was involved in this IP that we all grew up with suddenly said this thing, now everything about the IP is nullified. And I just don't fucking subscribe to that.
Nope.
I get it. Sometimes it's tougher for others for that stuff, but that's why, like, you have to, it's a tricky rope, respect, like, the point of view on all. Like, again, sometimes I can take away the artist from the art, especially when the artist has gone down a path that I don't agree with or follow with. Hence, again, as a passive Harry Potter fan, I had to deal with that franchise.
Yeah.
Again, a show that I know, it's getting revived on. It's a cult classic, Firefly. I love the show, but I know that, like, it's a sticky mud with that creator that, like, I was like, I don't feel good about, like, if he were to come back and whatnot. And I think people, like you guys were saying, the whole tribalistic stuff, that, like, be happy that something of that you like exists, but also know that there's endless possibilities for different interpretations of that. Hence, superhero stuff. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like, there's a ton of versions that you can get into, and you can have your favorite.
Yeah,
people can love the Dark Knight Returns. People can love the Bruce Timm, Paul Dini version. People can love the old Bill Finger, Bob Kane ones. People can like the Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, the absolute Batman ones now. Like, I understand that there's different versions of this stuff. There's hell, there's Wolverine with different suits. I have a particular, like with one. People like a lot of the orange classic John Byrne one. Like, it's not my thing, but it's not the end of the world.
Dude, I see so many people, especially older fans, like in their 50s and 60s, that used to be into this stuff when they were younger. This is really what gets on my nerves with them, is because if something, like you said, Ronan, hundreds of versions of these different characters and iterations or costumes, they get so ass mad about costumes too. If it's not the version that they knew and what they grew up with, all of a sudden it is like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Sacrilege,
or
not the same value,
or like non-legitimate, I guess is another way to say it. Yeah. Illegitimate is maybe a way to say it. Like, they'll look at it, and if it didn't come out when they were in their prime, they'll look at it and go, oh, well, what the hell is this? That's not it. And they are just so close-minded and not willing to open their mind up to these new versions of these things that come out. And I say, hey, listen, if these characters only had one version that was the end all be all and nothing ever, changed, nothing was ever adapted, these characters in these worlds would not have the lasting appeal that they do today.
100%. That's how I feel about Star Wars. If it was just about Luke or just about Anakin, where would we be with the franchise? Like, thank God that somebody did something with fucking Mon Mothma of all the characters. Thank God somebody did something with
the Force.
The Force stuff. Like, thank God somebody chose to go backwards in time or forward in time, or hence, like, why there's a. And again, I think like there's some projects that like they've learned that, like, you know what, the popular stuff that everybody knows of Star Wars, put that in the background, and the background stuff that is very obscure, you put that in the foreground and you make that important, and that's how you keep the universe, the franchise, whatever you want to call it, IP, you keep it alive, you keep it fresh, and you keep it with more possibilities.
All right, because how does like every mainline Star Wars movie open? Long time ago, galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Do you realize how fucking big these galaxies are?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much you can do in them.
No, they don't. I believe they're flat.
My galaxy is little.
Well,
is that a sex joke?
That's why they call it the Milky Way, Lance. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and just look at Star Trek, especially current Star Trek. It's like, now look, I had my issues with Discovery. I went into Starfleet Academy ready to hate the shit out of the show. Saw a couple episodes here and there. I was like, okay, I don't hate it. Saw a bit more. I actually rather like the show. Is it the Star Trek I grew up with, which is Next Generation, DS9, and Voyager? No, absolutely not. It's its own thing, which is fine, which doesn't mean that it's bad at all. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's still pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Now I'll make a... Sorry. Now, what about these X-Men movies? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Listen, I had some guy in my fucking one of my TikTok comments talking about, Batman 89 and Batman Begins, they don't really capture the spirit of the Batman, and it's not Batman the animated series. And I'm just like, thank you for proving my fucking point. Everything Jake just said, but it's just like when I see dumb shit like that, it applies to literally everything Jake just said. You are so fucking close-minded about these fictional characters that you are not allowing yourself to be open to other interpretations. And it's one thing to be like Omega and be like, yo, I don't like those X-Men movies. I prefer X-Men 97, or I prefer fucking X-Men comics. Like, what the fuck ever. It's another thing to just come in and deliberately be like, you're fucking wrong. Mm-hmm. Fuck off.
Yeah, I get that people like those X-Men movies. I personally hate them, but if someone else likes them, hey, cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
But if you're gonna go out of your way to tell someone that they're wrong or dumb or ignorant for liking something, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that anyone here is, because that's obviously not true.
Yeah.
Except maybe towards me, but I'm a different case.
I don't want to say anything, but I'm kidding.
I mean, listen, when I hear people say stupid shit, I have absolutely no problem being like, that was some dumb shit you said. There's fucking video record proof of me going off on some motherfuckers on other streams. There's no doubt about that. Okay. But even still, even Draven knows. Yes, I'm an asshole. Thank you. I take everything with stride. But seriously, if you make your internet presence all about just being a dipshit, and being like, fuck you for liking this. You're an asshole. You are the fucking Rob Liefeld of fans. That's what you are.
What
Thank
was
you
that
for
Batman
becoming
comment you were talking about?
a member.
Which one?
Kamal,
The one where they talked about 89 and Begins don't capture the spirit of Batman?
It wasn't a comment. It wasn't a comic. It was a TikTok comment on my Batman and Batman Begins video.
Oh, okay. I mean, they do realize that one of those things paved the way for Batman the Animated Series, right?
You would fucking think, Jake, you'd fucking think that people would have some amount of critical thought, but no, there's none. There's absolutely none.
Nope.
I mean, you know what having no critical thought is. You're on a stream with Joe twice a week.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I also used to be on streams with people who made AI music, but you know what? It took a while to recover from that brain rot.
Speaking of the AI music, Phil,
did you see what I sent you, Phil? Did you see what I sent you about that?
Along with the AI music, do you know that he like created an entire like AI persona for the music?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Does he really think we are like right around the corner from Ready Player One? Because let me tell you, we are far from it.
This is why people want
Like he has
electric bills.
He has like a he has like a really cool
shit
hair.
like that.
Like he has a really like cool pop star haircut in the picture. The
fuck?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even
really
want
weird.
Bro, I don't want to see it. Please don't.
It's really weird.
Just don't.
It's really weird.
Yikes.
Anyway,
that's all I gotta say about that. Yikes.
Yeah. But also they're about. I just saw. I can't find the article. I just had it, but Twitter wants to be stupid. Apparently they're going to be showing the first 2 episodes of Stranger Things, Tales from '85 in select theaters.
I heard about this
on April 18th. Thoughts on that? I mean, I don't see the point. Are they trying to get eyes on it? Is
that the date that Will Myers got kidnapped? Or like, what's the significance of that date?
I don't know. I have no. I literally have no clue.
Draven, investigate that. As the resident strangers,
the date he got kidnapped is November 6th.
Really?
Yeah, because they say in the last season they're like, "Hey,
that's right.
This is the anniversary of the date." Yeah,
that's right.
And but then again, people were so many fucking nerds were ass mad about the way that series ended that I don't even know if putting those episodes in theaters would do well.
And it's too soon for me. I don't know. I don't know how the Stranger Things fan base is, but like I, in essence, said goodbye at that finale. Like, why would you bring it back like 3 months, 4 months later? It's like,
yeah, I was about to say, didn't they just end?
Yeah, and I did not realize this until until something popped up in my For You page on YouTube. Lance, Phil, you guys might recognize this name. Dan Romer actually composed the score for the finale episode.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms too. He did the music for that. Yes.
And Ronan, he also did Superman and Lois.
Okay.
So there's a frame of reference for you to watch that show again. The fuck am I hearing?
I mean,
sorry.
I don't really. I don't too much care. Like they're gonna okay, but who's actually gonna pay to get tickets?
Gonna go.
I think it's like I don't give a fuck.
I definitely don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I better get a reserved seat, free popcorn and soda if you want me to go into the movie theater to see that. Like
I'll just wait till it's out and I'll watch it at home.
Listen,
bro, you couldn't pay me to go see that in the theater.
Listen, I still like that show. I have my issues with
April 18th, Draven.
Yeah. I have my issues with
Draven said too soon as a diehard fan.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Well,
that show became frustrating as fuck watching that show in the later seasons.
I will reserve my statement.
You've said it time and time again.
I don't need to say anything.
Phil, the horse is already dead. Don't touch it again.
I don't need to touch a dead horse.
I
Fans
just
would
still,
dawn.
I still think it was just. I don't know. Like to me, I just feel like you're trying to milk a cash cow that doesn't need to be milked, and you're gonna be mad when nobody buys tickets. You're gonna be mad.
The Duffer Brothers in season 5 was that it's the equivalent of that Family Guy clip where Peter Griffin is on Red Bull and then milks the cow at like a super fast speed. They're trying to get as much as they can out of it and rush it out.
Mm-hmm. They probably promised some investors some money, and now they got to just.
I actually
rush it out.
didn't. I thoroughly enjoyed that show, though. I did not have nightmares, though.
That show was amazing.
And, that really gives me faith for Muschietti to do the Batman and Son movie because we've seen how well he works with child actors.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone else could come in and do what Muschietti does for Batman Brave and the Bold.
Now, granted, if the writer of that movie is who it's reported to be, I have a few questions there. Because, writing in The Flash was hit or miss. The only big Bat-related character that was done in Birds of Prey, which this person also wrote, was, I personally think, the worst adapted character in that movie, Cassandra Cain. So we'll see how they do. And she also, wrote the that Batman Beyond script that never made it to fruition, and some other thing she wrote never made it to fruition either. I can't remember what. It might have been Batgirl that she wrote that was never released. Yes. So not the greatest track record, but we'll see what happens because Batman movies, most of the time they really have good writing teams behind them. So
I've said this for years. On paper, Batman and Robin is not a bad movie.
Oh yeah, no,
I can see that.
Yeah.
Think about it. Put Batman the Animated Series make Batman and Robin a Batman the Animated Series episode.
It's literally a team up episode.
They did. Yeah. It's basically the Sub-Zero movie.
Right. Yeah. And right. So when it comes again to this stuff, it's all about execution and tone and direction. And again, like when it comes to this in particular, I just think that when it comes to Christina Hodson and Andy Muschietti, you have a great director, you have a half-ass writer. I'm sorry. Like there's nothing that Christina Hodson has written that has given me superb confidence, and I say that as someone who actually liked Birds of Prey. But The Flash for me was the big one, and I think that script is horrendous. What they shot and what they made with her name on it, horrendous. But to be fair, her name is not the only one on the Flash script. There's like fucking 3 or 4 other names on that script too. So
and the Batman
cannot put the full blame on that woman for that.
No, and the Batman parts of that script were solid.
Sure, what's up, Mike? I don't think anyone's gonna doubt that.
Did she write Bumblebee? I could be wrong.
She wrote everything after the intro, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know because that information's outdated and from someone I don't really talk to anymore, so I don't know the validity of that. Okay.
Yeah, and I loved Bumblebee, so if she had a big hand in writing that movie, then maybe that brings my confidence up a little bit, but I only say a little bit.
That's
right.
In
fact, I saw Bumblebee. I don't remember it.
I think in a pre-DC Studios world, there's a high chance that she probably isn't writing that movie. In a now DC Studios world where James Gunn and Peter Safran are in charge of everything DC live action, animated, and television, the game has changed. And even then, I've also been very critical of James Gunn as a writer, and I will say that he's got some people in his camp that he, are competent, like Damon Lindelof. But then there's, James Gunn, a couple other people. Look, man, this is just the baggage of being a DC fan. I have been through the Dark Knight trilogy. I've been through the Zack Snyder era of the DCEU, and I've been in the post-Zack Snyder era of the DCEU. I've lived through the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've seen what there is to offer, right? And I'm kind of looking at the future like, well, it's more of the same in that I know who I like, I know who I don't like, and I know where I'm going to pay attention, and I know where I'm not going to pay attention. And that's where I'm at, and I'm cool with that. But as I mentioned earlier, when it comes to being a fan and being tribalistic, it's fucked up on both sides, and I don't even want to entertain that shit anymore. Matter of fact, I'm going to be contributing to a book coming soon in regards to some of this stuff, so just keep your eyes out on that.
Okay.
Ooh. Very nice.
Anyway,
That's
get me off
why-
my soapbox, guys.
Yeah,
Shut me the fuck
That's
up,
why.
please.
That's why I have not gotten on Threads since this trailer dropped. Well, not even the trailer. People are so
what?
butthurt and annoying over these clips that
Oh, for
Sony is
Spider-Man?
dropping for Spider-Man. Now,
Yeah.
granted, do I think that this method is dumb as hell? Yes.
It's weird,
It's not-
man.
It's not building hype. It's building weirdos
Yeah.
who click on everything and say, "Oh, this is AI. This looks AI. Oh, why does it
Spider-Man's-
look like that?" It's 2 second. It's not even 2-second clips. They're barely a second clips that are looped. So it's going to look weird. Talking about take us back to when Spider-Man actually wore his mask. It was always CGI
What?
because they had to put the mask over a face shell.
Insert Russell Westbrook.
Wait a minute. Why aren't you going on Threads then? I don't.
I didn't get on Twitter. The only stuff that I saw about the film was what Draven was sharing in the Discord. I didn't get on Twitter while I was at work. I didn't get on
Twitter's
Twitter
where it's happening.
till just now. And
Yeah, 'cause
right now,
I've-
I want to deactivate my account because
All I'm seeing on
I'm
I'll-
scared to get on Threads.
Threads. Well, I can tell you that people are more than happy on Threads.
I was gonna say, it's
better-
more chill over
That's a
there.
shock.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
More
man.
shock.
chill there. Yeah.
But
I mean, to
honestly,
be
it
fair,
doesn't,
Threads isn't run by a South African Nazi, so keep that in mind too.
I mean, it doesn't even need this method. Spider-Man's going to market itself.
Exactly.
Right.
This method is dumb, but tomorrow when they see the trailer in full, and again, why are we judging it based solely off nothing's finished? Nothing is finished in trailers. It's
Yeah.
rarely finished in trailers. This is the very first trailer. It's very late in the game to be releasing the trailer for a film that comes out at the end of July. But this is the very first trailer. And I think now it's going to start ramping up on the promotion for the film. From what I saw, I have no problems with it. I one of the shots where they're recreating the comic book cover with Tom Holland for the second time, which is funny to me. Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
they've already done this. It does look kind of CGI, but people's minds are so stuck in AI. It pisses me off.
Dude, as soon as it comes out, all those ass-mad nerds are going to flip and act like they were never
Exactly.
complaining in the first place.
Michael,
it's
mute
not.
yourself and talk.
No, I just want to waiting for my turn.
And Tony's flirting with you, by the way.
Thank you, black man.
Now, why you left that up there for 5 minutes?
Yes.
Thank you. No, you want to
Yeah.
make sure I make sure I caught it. Thank you, appreciate it. Jamaican Cash Oil. That's our sponsor for today's program. Anyway, till Phil's point, this I didn't wake up just a comic book movie or television fan yesterday. I've been doing this shit for about 20 years plus, right? And when you live long enough to see like a pattern, and also people who have selective amnesia, at this point, even as a journalist and stuff, I pick and choose what conversations don't engage myself in, which is why I was very apprehensive with the Lantern trailer. And when I did my video, you should see the comments on my shit. People going back and forth. Now, I'm not gonna admit I was a little bit whelmed, not underwhelmed, not overwhelmed, just whelmed. If you catch that reference, points to you.
Nightwing. Young
I,
Justice.
Yep.
I felt whelmed with the trailer, but I just know who's writing this show, and I know what in terms of the actors I have faith in and everything, and I'm just like, let me wait and see. But yes, the people complaining about brown, they must be colorblind, 'cause I'm still seeing green. I don't know why. Some AI photos they I've seen going on Facebook and stuff of Lily making that suit and turning it brown, like brown. Like I was just like, okay, you're really trying to steer the narrative here. But even we lived as a generation of making fun of Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. for years, you know, and not 1 and 2 Deadpool movies at least.
Yeah.
And the fact now we'll be like, hey, I think we actually were too mean to Green Lantern. Like, no. No, we are not going to go back and rewrite history to act like y'all didn't say what you just said for decades, you know. But this is the thing. You got to pick and choose what your battles are in these spaces and stuff, but also know that people have selective needs. Even when it comes to it with the AI comment, right? I thought that was kind of ridiculous this morning when I saw that. But I was like, you have to understand that
Oh no.
years ago, that would have been real, you know. And again, you know, we thought that would have been real, but now, this point, like it does when you look at some of these AI stuff, it makes you blink twice a little bit, and you know,
Yes.
but long story short, with that, I just think that when we see the trailer again, this is the Sony animation will making Spider-Man more acrobatic and more web sling and everything he done. And again, they're not the first to do it. They did the same thing with Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there's a lot of stuff going on here, but yeah, and I'll rest my case on that. But let's just enjoy the trailer and just have a good day.
Yeah, it's again, we live in the era where it's like a lot of revisionist history, and
Mhm.
I think I said it somewhere that I'm like, I think a lot of this generation and people who are like voicing their opinion are spoiled.
100%.
Like we grew up in an era. I know we grew up in an era where like these shows and movies came out every 3 years. And it was like, I'm like, oh, we're getting something every 3 years. And I was like, all right, cool. As kids. And now it's coming out every 3 days or 3 months or 3 weeks. It's like, I don't know. Perspective goes a long way, I think.
Yeah.
I used to
I agree.
format my school year by movie releases.
Mhm.
I
So
knew.
did I. So did I.
I knew around May or April time. Okay, that's when Marvel, Avengers, or something every other 2 years. So going to like after middle school, going to high school, and then going to college is when Infinity War happened and everything. So yeah, it's just like I used to format my school year like, okay, what year was my freshman year, that was Winter Soldier 2014. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's just how my brain is wired, you know. But again, it just when I have children, I can say, hey, you're fortunate to be in a world where you have a live action Green Lantern. That's John Stewart. I had to wait 20 years for that stuff,
Mhm.
you know. So, but yeah,
I remember going to see the Green Lantern movie. And that was actually when I first started buying graphic novels too, because it was my first year of college. And I still think that movie's not great. But then I also look at some of the genuinely god awful comic book films that are out there, like Catwoman, Steel, fucking X-Men Apocalypse. That one came later, but there's a bunch of stuff from the late 80s and 90s that is not up to snuff. Let's not kid ourselves here. Superman 2, 3, and 4 are not good movies, not by any stretch of imagination.
Oh no,
God no.
I rebuke on 2.
Depends on what version of 2, but even then I don't like Superman 2 all that much.
That's fair.
Still, like, point is like I've lived, and Omega, I know for a fact, has lived, and Ronan to an extent. Like, we've watched garbage. There is legit fucking garbage comic book films out there. Green Lantern being bad isn't, necessarily. It could have been better. It totally could have been better. But people who genuinely think like, oh man, this is so much better than what we're gonna get. Well, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Even Ryan Reynolds clowns that fucking movie, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
What are we really doing here?
And again, there was a time where I was grateful as a kid, being like, "Oh, we got a Ghost Rider movie," and it's like, and then look back at it, I'm like, "Oof." There's some stuff that I'm not into, but like at least we had for 2 years. We had a Ghost Rider movie for like a little bit. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I still hold the mark that like the Del Toro Hellboy movies too. Those still hold up a lot better than a lot of new movies, and it's just like
absolutely,
dude. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I think Mark Steven Johnson's 2 for 2 on comic movies. Because he also did Daredevil.
He did.
Yeah.
And the director's cut of that movie is actually very well done, and I will die on that hill.
Yeah, it's a solid.
Dude, the early days of the Netflix Marvel shows, Like I remember being like, okay, this
That
is
was
close
an
as we're
era.
gonna get. Like I
That was
remember how much.
building, man. A weekend, like by Friday when the episodes released, and then Monday, like, hey, okay, let's talk about this. And we had a whole weekend of processing 8 episodes.
Yeah,
That was an era, man.
I
Like when
remember how
Daredevil-
big of a deal it was when the announcement for both Daredevil season 3, I think, and Defenders, and they used the Nirvana song, and I was like,
Yeah.
yo, they're
Yep.
finally coming together, and it's like,
Oh,
man,
you mean the Heroes for Hire that were incorrectly named the Defenders?
Mhm.
because again,
I
even then as
remember,
a kid, I remember the
like-
lineup and like, this is not the Defenders, but I'll take it. They're all these characters are coming together, fine, whatever. Use the
Hell,
title.
good enough.
One of
Yeah.
my busiest weekends was the weekend Batman v Superman and Daredevil season 2 came out. They came out the same fucking day.
Yeah,
And that was hands down like the busiest weekend I ever had because I watched BVS twice in that same weekend and then I had to binge Daredevil. It was
dude.
a busy fucking weekend for me.
That spring, early summer was BVS, Daredevil season 2, and Civil War,
And,
Don't
and yet,
forget-
you
don't
had
forget
Deadpool
Deadpool.
before that.
and
Yep.
Deadpool. Yeah, like I remember
Yep.
being like, wow,
And then
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse that same month.
yeah,
Yeah, at the end of May. Yeah,
Oh,
man. Yeah. Oof.
yeah.
But
2016
then
was
Doctor
such
Strange
an
came out in November and that made up for it.
Dude,
Yeah.
2016 was such an up and down year for shit because, like, yeah, Deadpool, BVS, Civil War, X-Men Apocalypse, Studio Squad, Doctor Strange,
Strange.
Rogue One. It was such a weird year.
Yeah.
And again,
Definitely.
for the youngsters watching this, we were grateful that we're that year. Oh my gosh, we're getting this so much stuff, but it's like, we're like, okay, that we weren't used to that as kids, and it speaks to a lot. Like what a bit, what I would have given to work at a comic shop during like that time period.
Those
Like,
years.
man,
It was probably
Yeah.
both great and annoying at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah, because I worked at one. Let's see, what was it? I was what, like, it would have been 2018, I think. So, like, one of the big years. I was working at one, and would have been great if nepotism didn't get in the way and ruin it. But there was so much shit happening at
Oh,
that
yeah, totally,
place
yeah.
because look at what all you had that year. You had Black Panther, Infinity War, Deadpool 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Aquaman,
Solo.
Han Solo. Was Bumblebee that year?
I think it was the same year as Aquaman and Mary Poppins Returns because it was like
yeah,
back to
2018.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
people were constantly coming in and out of those shops. Not necessarily always to buy stuff, but like that was the end of I guess the era around the town that I worked in where you really got that water cooler talk.
Yes,
Like people would come into those shops just to talk about that shit with people. And like after pandemic happened, you didn't really see that anymore. But I just remember those last final years, and I wanted to work at that place a lot longer than I did, but because of the boss and who he fucking like got his nephew in on the job, nepotism ruined it. So I said, I'm done with this
I
place.
hate that. Same
Sorry,
shit happened
Gary.
to me. I was working at a comic book store at the end of 2021, and then in January of 22, I resigned. I was like, I can't put up with this shit. Yeah, the son of the owner would give people shit for the movies they liked. Like case in point,
That's
I
weird.
liked Aquaman. I liked Aquaman, and he was like, "Oh, Philip's a cool guy, but he likes the Aquaman movie." I'm just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?"
What's wrong with liking the Aquaman movie? That was a good movie.
I had fun with a movie called Aquaman. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, the comic store I used to frequent when I was a teenager, the owner of that place, he fucking hates the Aquaman character. It's a running joke between us for years just because of how much he doesn't like him. He came out loving the movie. I said, what the hell alternate universe did I walk into? This dude liked the Aquaman movie? I did not expect that at all.
I have a weird memory with that movie because that was the last movie I saw at the Cinerama Dome before they closed the doors.
yeah.
And I remember like, man, I was hoping to do more than this, but like,
Yeah.
all right, I got to see one movie in the Cinerama Dome, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
God,
And
I
again, that
had
movie made money. I made
yeah.
$1 billion, and it was like, poof.
still the highest grossing DC movie. Still.
Yes.
And it's so funny. Not a movie with Superman, not a movie with Batman, not a movie with Batman and Superman. Fucking Aquaman.
Aquaman. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But that movie, it was so good. And then you get to the sequel and it's
I
literal
firmly
show.
believe had Zack Snyder put out a truncated version of his Justice League in 2017, none of the shit we have now would be the same. We'd be in a totally different fucking ballpark.
Oh yeah, but if they didn't try to rush out shit for Christmas bonuses, things would be looking a lot different.
Lance, you didn't like the eating cockroach insects scene? You didn't like that?
No, and for the fact that throughout the entire movie, he felt more like Aquaman than literal Aquaman did.
Yeah, Orm.
I think about that from time to time. I haven't watched Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom in a while. Matter of fact, I think I saw it in the movie theater and haven't revisited it since.
Same.
Wonder Woman 84, I've actually watched on more than one occasion.
Ooh.
I know, right? Like, and I wonder about that because, like, I had to do it just to, like, really solidify, like, is this movie really as bad as people are saying it is? And then after, like, the third or fourth watch, I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think I enjoyed the experience the first time because I was finally seeing a movie in theaters after COVID.
Did it come out in 2020?
Actually, no.
It was 2020. It was December of
No,
2020.
I wasn't. That's a lie. I didn't
Dude.
see that movie in theater.
No, that's what I'm getting. That like I remember going into HBO Max and telling like my relative was like, I'm bummed, man. And he's like, what's wrong? He's like, I wanted to go see this in the movie theaters, and then we watch it. Thank God I didn't see it in movie theaters because I would have been pissed. Walking out and been like, wow, man. And like again, the whole time I was like, what's happening with this movie? And then it hit when she flies off in the sky and play that piece of music that we've used in a bunch of trailers. I remember looking to my relative, be like, how do we recognize that music from trailers and it's in a fucking movie? Like what? And I was like, I'm out. Not my tea. Sorry, not my tea.
Yeah. It's funny. Like, I actually got to see Justice League, Aquaman, Shazam, all for free, and the Suicide Squad. I saw James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I saw all four of those movies for free from Warner Brothers. Like they gave me a pass to go see it a couple days early.
Nice.
And I distinctly remember having a great time with Aquaman because I was with my girlfriend at the time too. That was a really great experience.
Oh, so you had a little Aquaman time of your own after the movie, huh?
Wouldn't you like to know? But Shazam came not too long after that, and that one was cool. That first movie was cool because I was fortunate enough to sit next to a kid and his mom, and like this kid had to have been a fan of Shazam because he fucking knew who the family was. Like he knew that the family had powers and shit. So, well, shit you not. When they all grab the staff, right, and they fucking do the thing, and they all come out super powered, the kid and I in unison just fucking threw our hands up. Coolest shit ever. Fuck Zachary Levi. That dude's a tool bag. But
I remember seeing Shazam early when Fandango did the special early screening.
Yeah,
I got
early
mine
access.
like 2 weeks early. It wasn't from
And
Fandango though.
Yeah, and I'm like I have to, but the thing is, we had to because when the movie actually came out, my wife was due. So I'm like, I'm like, this looks good. I don't want to miss this because she's about to pop. So when they announced it, when they announced it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me hurry up and grab this. And they like it was
I was surprised how much I liked it.
Yeah. I was too because I did not buy Zachary Levi as Shazam.
First when I buy it, as when he's older and gets the powers, I buy it. The whole thing was like, am I gonna care beyond the big scenario from the film Big? And it wasn't until they started diving into Billy's like motherhood and all that stuff, and like that was like, okay, you guys got me. Like I'm not just having fun. I actually give a shit.
And when so we had a Marquee Cinemas, that was the name of the theater brand, in my hometown. It only lasted for about, I think, 14, 15 years. But the last movie I saw in that theater before it shut down, and it didn't shut down because of COVID. It shut down like 3 months before that because of I think they couldn't afford to keep the lease on it anymore, so they closed it like right at the end of 2019. The last movie I ever saw in that theater was fucking Joker. That was a fucking terrible experience. I only went because I didn't even want to see the movie, but my brother was like, hey, I'll pay for your ticket if you want to go. I'm like, fine. So I get there, we get in our seats, and he's like, yeah, here, I snuck a few snacks in. Not only did he sneak snacks in, we got loaded in that theater, man. That was the only way I was able to somewhat enjoy my experience with that movie, because God, it was
Holy
rough.
shit. I remember my buddy Admir and I, we go in opening night on Joker, right? And him and I, we're fucking goofballs. We don't really care too fucking much, right? Like, well, if because we watched Infinity War and Endgame, we saw all the comic book movies and shit together. So
Yeah.
we walk into Joker and opening night, and I'm telling you, dude, this theater is like fucking 75% empty. Like, it's only me and him and like maybe 4 other people scattered across the theater, right? So the movie opens, right? And Arthur's doing his fucking thing, whatever, gets fucking sign stolen from him, and he's running. And I'm just kind of chuckling as he's running. And then finally he fucking gets smacked with his fucking his sign, right? And I just start fucking cracking up, and so does he. And then the music kicks in, and then the fucking title card hits. And everyone's looking at us like, what's your fucking problem? And we're like, oh, this movie's actually serious? Oh, okay, we should probably shut the fuck up.
Dude, there was armed security outside our theater. Because like the talk was that people, because it was a mental movie, people were probably going to do some fucked up shit in the theater. We had armed security outside our theater.
A lot of people thought that was going to happen with Joker, because it was becoming such a fucking cultural phenomenon.
Yeah, that
wild to
happened
think
to that
about.
one. What happened at that one Batman showing a couple years back.
That was The Dark Knight Rises, and that was
Dark Knight
Colorado.
Rises, yeah.
Colorado. Yeah. That was actually I remember that because that was the day I found out one of Christian Bale's middle names is Philip.
Oh, he has 2?
It's like Christian something Philip Bale. It's something like that. He's got 2 middle names. But yeah, I remember that when that happened, because him and his wife went to Aurora, Colorado. Like they went and paid tribute to the people who lost their lives.
Yeah,
and that was also in my era of like, it's not like the comic book. I was being a fucking nerd about that shit. I was such a fucking asshole about that movie too.
So you probably hated Bane.
I was not a fan. You were right. Like 20-year-old me was an asshole about that movie in a lot of different ways.
I was kind of like, whatever. Didn't get it was like it's DC. I don't really care that much.
Maybe you know what? We got Comic Bane 25 years before, and it was worse.
Did we really? Did we really?
Don't talk about those movies.
Because that's Bane in aesthetic. That is not Nightfall Bane, Jake, and you know that.
I know it's not. He just walks out of there in a rubber. He just walks out in a rubber monkey suit. Bane.
Wait, is that the one with Arnold?
Yes.
I forget. Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Which is why that movie is better on paper than it is executed.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at it at the time, I was like, oh my god, this movie's terrible. I was like, what's dude's name who was Batman?
George Clooney.
He's like, George Clooney, where's my $7.85 for that fucking? Because he was actually like, look, if you see him on the street, I'll give you your money back. The movie was terrible. But now looking at it now I'm older, it's like, this movie was fun.
And there's a lot worse that's come out in the genre.
Oh yeah, I was maybe because we had had more experience. We've seen so much more. It's like, you know what? I maybe had judged that movie a little too harshly.
Yeah, and I mean it's funny. Like when you look at that movie, like it was clowned on for how campy it was. Yet in the last 25 years, what you have several directors, Joss Whedon, Taika Waititi, even James Gunn, that take cues and elements from this movie, and people eat it up like it's the best thing on the planet.
Okay, when I see people try and tell me that Batman and Robin is more watchable than Batman v Superman, at that point, your whole credibility just goes out.
Yeah, look, I didn't care much for BVS. But come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
right, exactly. Right. Exactly. Regardless of however you feel about Batman versus Superman, comparatively to Batman and Robin, which one would you rather watch?
BVS.
It's not a fucking hard decision. Anyone who says Batman and Robin, don't even bother giving them the time of day, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like I only wait for like Alicia Silverstone and maybe Uma Thurman when she's in the Ivy suit, and then I'm happy. Other than that, with BVS, I'm like, all right, let's stick with Ben as much as we can because I'm loving this shit.
Yeah.
And then all right, the end. All right, kicking that music. Cool, go.
Yeah,
But
like I said, I had my issues with it, but actually, honestly, I don't want to give the Snyder weirdos more ammunition. I actually do like the Snyder cut. I really thought it made more sense. 4 hours freaking long. That's a bit much.
I told Phil and the others, I'm like, Snyder
I love
Cut, Justice League. It's his most hopeful, probably movie. Not just DC movie. Probably his most hopeful.
It's also
movie.
his most highest rated
Yeah.
DC movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. I'd argue each of his DC movies is better than the previous.
Oh no, going back to Batman and Robin, I think its problem was that it tried to be too campy when all the other movies were kind of took itself a bit serious.
Yeah, I mean, there was an overreaction to how dark Batman Returns went, so they went in the opposite direction to try and make more toys.
Yeah.
I'm confused by. Are you saying that The Bride was Zack Snyder's film? Because it was.
I think it was referring to Christian Bale.
No, that was Bale.
Oh, okay.
Because he's Frankenstein.
The only thing good about that movie was the acting.
I haven't seen it, so I can't.
I haven't seen it.
Because it's very confusing until you read like the breakdown of it. It's very confusing. The acting was phenomenal though. The story from the start to about the midpoint of the film. You're sitting there like, what's happening right now? But
is that Oscar winner Jesse Buckley?
Top tier.
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
Yes. She's amazing.
The Irish.
She is amazing. And honestly, that's my first time seeing her in anything. She is amazing.
Go watch Men. That is a fucking trip, but she is phenomenal in that movie.
I watch Men all the time,
isn't she?
Yeah.
He did.
All right, Lance, you ready to pull up the list?
Yes, but I also wanted to ask real quick, how do you guys feel about the Daredevil promotion like ramping up? Where it seems like we're getting something new. It seems like we're getting something new every day.
I'm pumped, but it feels a lot like Spider-Man stuff, but just like way more like, yo, it's like 11th hour, dude. Let's go. Like if it's now or never, it's like
yeah.
Or
so
not even 11th hour, but like 10th hour, 9th hour. Yeah.
Oh, one thing I wanted to ask you guys real quick. I don't know how into Dune you all are, but y'all see the trailer for the third movie?
For Dune?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
I keep seeing people say Doomsday needs to move.
I think Marvel got 30 days to respond. Marvel doesn't count. Spider-Man doesn't count. They got 30 days to respond.
They're not.
They're not going to move.
They're not going to do anything. I don't think.
They're not.
Not move release date. I'm saying provide a trailer.
They're not.
I'll say this. I was shocked, and again, if you guys haven't seen it, don't know, but like Brian K. Vaughan is co-writing Dune.
Yeah.
3, and
He co-wrote the script with Denny.
That is
nice.
awesome. I was like, that was the thing that was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I read the first book, but Children Dune and
Dune Messiah.
Doom
Yeah,
Messiah.
Doom Messiah. This one's more based off Doom Messiah. I haven't read the other ones yet. I need to get to them, but
I have Messiah on audiobook, and I need to restart it because there's some shit. There's some shit in that trailer that I saw that I was like, huh? Like there are beats that I remember from Messiah, like they're gonna have the kids. Like that much is pretty clear. But
I did see the Sci-Fi Channel like from the early 2000s,
the limited series,
which was arguably the best iteration from the books of the Dune series, even though it looked campy as all hell. But then again, that's kind of how the book was in some parts.
Young James McAvoy.
Yes, you can guarantee that, Draven.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm a huge nerd for the Dune series.
Lance, did you reorganize all these?
Nope.
Okay, I guess the thing did it.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
the thing did it. So this is our tier list for this week. It is Marvel live action television MCU television shows, I guess, or MCU adjacent.
It was mainly just the Netflix stuff, and then I threw in a couple other things as bonuses. I had them in release order initially, so it would be like one season of one and then one season of another to kind of vary it up. But I guess the tier maker said, fuck you, and put it in this order instead.
Yeah, there's only 4 of these I haven't seen.
All right.
But we'll get to them.
All right.
Okay, so Agent Carter. I have not seen Agent Carter. Don't judge me.
Jake,
I saw the first few episodes, but that didn't finish the season.
I thought the show was pretty solid. Season 1, I'll give it a B.
okay.
Haven't seen it.
I've only seen the short. I haven't seen the show. I did watch the pilot. The pilot was okay, but I've heard it's a good show. I haven't seen all of it.
Yeah, I know Darren likes it. So
Yeah.
Darren likes everything.
that's not true.
No, he does not like Moon Knight.
I know.
Yeah, he hates Moon Knight.
Really?
Yeah, he hates Moon Knight. He said it's like bottom 3 MCU.
Wow.
But I haven't seen this one.
Yeah. Sorry, Peggy. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I only saw a couple episodes. Only in the stuff that was like a crossover from Agents of Shield to this. That was only a few episodes with that. Nothing. Like I didn't finish the season.
So would you say you only saw half of Peggy Carter?
Yeah. The top half.
Yep. You understood the assignment, Mike. Good job.
Mhm.
Looking with respect. Looking with respect.
So are we putting in?
I'm not.
Damn it, Phil.
Haven't seen or
Yeah. But it's Haley Atwell, and like Peggy Carter is an amazing character, so I have the potential to go up to fucking probably A or S. So
I mean, I gave both seasons a B, so
okay.
Do with that what you will.
we haven't seen that.
Is that Cloak and Dagger?
I love Cloak and Dagger. I love Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, so like you say Coke and Dagger.
Yeah, I bet you do like Coke and Dagger.
Cocaine.
Man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine.
God. The casting of this show was so good, but the show
I
itself-
love Coke and Dagger. That's all I'm gonna say. I wish they could have dived more into them actually possibly getting their comic book suits. But I love the castings. I love the story that they were going with. If they had the budget, I would put
Freeform money.
Yeah, yeah, it was Freeform. If honestly, we could do it. I've seen season 1 and season 2 in their totality, like when they were airing. I would put it in. I think it's B. I think it's a B. It was a show. It was a Marvel show on Freeform. So
yeah.
And they got to reprise their roles in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, they did. The best thing about this show was the castings of Tyrone and Tandy. Like they work really well together, but man, the show as a whole, I just was not connecting with it. And I think both the leads did a really solid job, but for both seasons, I would probably give both seasons like a C.
That's fair.
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. Although I got excited in X-Men 97 when they showed up, the characters. I was like, yo, I know who they are. But yeah, I haven't seen it.
No.
I haven't seen them either, but I do play Cloak and Dagger in Marvel Rivals.
There you go.
That counts.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know how to heal flyers?
Yes, I know how to heal flyers. I mean, Cloak and Dagger.
Do you know
Oh
how
my
to
god,
look
motherfucker! It's not hard to
Oh,
heal
yeah.
Cloak and
I've
Dagger.
been
Her
waiting to
daggers
find
fly
this
up.
sour
They
chicken
hone
ass.
in
Yeah.
on you. God,
Yeah, listen, I'm flying around you, motherfucker. Look up. I don't understand how many times I gotta fucking say this to you guys. You guys have like 4 flying DPS. You better look up.
ooh, I feel for y'all. Look, I try. I'm only one person, man. I'm only one person. I try.
You're actually 2 people for the price of 1. That don't even tell that.
Exactly.
You turn to a white woman and a nigga in 2 seconds. Okay, so
If everyone's full,
Seriously.
if everyone's full energy, click the dagger, start hitting people, shadow people, and hide everyone.
you can heal and blind niggas too. So don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Have to play support. Anyway, go until I. But yeah, I haven't seen it. Sorry.
I haven't seen Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Jagger? What did you just say?
Yeah, I said
Cock and Jagger? Huh?
Jesus.
I don't know. Phil, you don't know Jagger might like cock. Never mind.
Y'all some fools, man.
Is it Jagger nickname for Andy? What?
Hey,
Oh,
what?
no, absolutely not. Let's move on.
No, I've seen Mick Jagger in person. He looks good for early '80s.
Shame on me. That was bad taste.
So
Bad
so
form,
where are we
poor
putting
form.
this?
Thank you,
Uh,
dear.
Wherever the fuck you want. I don't care. I haven't watched it.
I said C.
I said B.
Whatever. I don't care. Put it where you want.
Yay. Okay, Daredevil season 1.
All right. Finally, something we've all
Goated.
seen.
Yeah.
Goated. S. That's all I gotta say. S. It was goated. I love Daredevil season 1.
Daredevil is arguably the best comic book show of the 2010s. One of the best TV shows of the 2010s period. Season one's fucking amazing. S.
Yeah.
S.
Where's my poster? Where's my? I don't have it here. S tier. This show was foundational, and I would argue two of the best castings in comic related stuff ever.
Yeah.
And this first season, phenomenal stuff. You would make a show about a Daredevil where he doesn't have the suit until the last call, and you make it earnest. Bravo! I loved it.
And somewhere, what is it? That Guardian Devil book that Kevin Smith did. Somewhere, I have a signed thing of that.
Yeah, dude. Like, I remember being like the teaser. You guys remember the teasers of him just like in the gore bleeding out, just saying, "I just want to make my city a better place." Like, oh,
yeah. And his line where he's this isn't season one, where he's like, "I'd rather die as the devil than live as Matt Murdock." Holy shit!
Also, hallway scene. Go ahead.
Hallway scene, dude. Daredevil made hallway scenes cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after Old Boy. Not, but like,
yeah.
Oh, bless you, whoever said that. Whoever it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were ripping that. Oh,
bless you.
Who was that?
Again. It was
That was
Omega.
me. I thought I hit mute on this stupid thing anyway.
Why?
Nope.
You trying to steal my sneeze thunder?
I think Darren snuck his way in here after all.
Where is he?
I don't know. It's not my day to keep up with him.
Oh.
But it's my go. Yeah, this is
Yes.
S tier, absolute S. Like, I'm an X-Men fan more so than I am a Marvel fan.
We
I
know.
I didn't give two shits about Daredevil until Cyber Ninja, Eric's brother. He's a huge Daredevil fan. He's like, "Yo, you need to watch. You need to watch." All right, fine, I watch it. Oh my god, this is the greatest freaking superhero movie show ever. Well, one of them. It's really good. S tier, double S tier.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but like, anyways, Mike.
I really enjoyed it. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Mike,
Ronan, did you go yet?
S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike
S.
said S. I said S as well. I think S. No.
Yeah. I put the season numbers on the posters because a lot of the posters were the same, so I put like season numbers and stuff just to make it easier.
Yeah.
Season 2. Also, it's not bad. It's not bad. You still have dope hallway fight scenes, but I feel like you do lose some of that magic from season 1. But again, that happens, and that's to be expected. It's still not bad. I still think that I think season 2 dropped from S to about A. Like, it's not a drastic drop. It's not a drastic drop for me.
So season 2, I use this analogy for both Daredevil and Superman and Lois, where I think the second season is the weakest of both shows, but I say weakest like very loosely because when you look at that, like if that's your weakest season, that's a pretty damn good accomplishment. Like if that is your low point, then that's pretty damn good. And you get a lot of great stuff out of this season. You get that, of course, in season 1, you have the damn good hallway fight scene. Season 2, you have the prison scene. You get Punisher and Elektra in this season. Really great stuff. It's my least favorite of the 3, but I'd still put it in A.
S.
Fair enough. Ronan, you're up. if you're there, he might not be. Or,
Okay, well, I'll just say,
oh, there he is.
there.
Not bad. Jehovah's Witness.
Jokes.
Season. Oh no, thank you. Season 2's really good. And I like both the Punisher and the Elektra stuff. It's just that the Punisher stuff is just way more better. I think season 2 might have my favorite episode, probably, which is the rooftop episode.
Yeah.
I think it's New York's finest, and it's literally the single greatest debate in comic adaptations of ideology, of just like and like with valid points on both sides, and it's just like I'm more on Maddie's side, and
I lean a little more towards the Punisher,
and I don't blame him. I don't blame you for that. I really like it. I go A.
We should recreate that at Comic-Con. You want to be Daredevil? I'll be your Punisher.
That'd be sweet.
I'm dead serious. I got the shirt on. I got the fucking attitude. I'll be John Bernthal for a day.
I can get the cane. I got Amazon. I can get the cane.
See? We're on to something here. All right.
Yeah.
Candy ass hero shit. Kidding.
I don't want to hear none of that candy ass hero shit, Red.
And to me, one of the most like beautiful exchanges was like it's Frank saying, "You would have made a hell of a Marine, Red." I'm like, that is
That's
thank
respect.
you, or
One of
like
my favorite. One of my favorite lines from him. You're just one bad day away
Stay
from
away.
being me.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know it too.
Yeah. I go A.
Yeah.
Omega.
Hey, you want to talk about Santa Claus? Yeah, let's fucking talk about Santa Claus. Yeah, that was the greatest debate they ever had. Like, I'm on Punisher's side. I'm sorry. Some of these people got to go. but then again,
You hit him and they get back up. I hit him and they stay down.
they stay down. But then again, it's like Daredevil, Murdoch. He has some good points too. It's like, what if one person, there's just a little bit of goodness in him, and it's like you just snuff it out. It's like, it's just so both sides have such good. That debate alone like made the season for me. But yeah, I mean, the Elektra stuff was kind of but I'd say A.
I think she has some of the best lines in that thing though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
her, and like
Yeah, I
the
can see
thing
that.
where like between her and Matt, where she was like, there was a time where you trusted me. That fucking hit hard. I'm telling you.
Yeah. To me, it's when Frank brings up the guy on the rooftop who's about to kill him, and then the guy just lets it slip. I didn't know the lady was there, and then Matt's like, "What lady?" And like, he hit to kill an old lady, and you just see the hope in Matt die a little bit, and even also like the pity on Frank's face of like knowing, oh my gosh, he's closer to becoming me, and like I don't know if he wants him to become like him. It's just like, so good.
Yeah, because he's him, so no one else has to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey.
I don't think I was really surprised when people say this, like, when they say this is like their least favorite season and stuff. But not saying the season was horrible or anything like that, but I was just kind of surprised. Like, I actually really enjoyed season 2, adding Punisher and Elektra. I think probably the issue was, I think it was kind of like a big jump of storylines for people where it's like, okay, if you're either gonna do Punisher, just have Punisher, and you can do Elektra, just have Elektra in the hand and keep it that way, and like and you can kind of see in their marketing, like they revealed 2 trailers back then. If you remember, one for Punisher, one for Elektra.
Yep, and then all 3 of them got a poster.
Yeah, so but I would say A. I mean, I still enjoyed it. There really has been a season of Daredevil that I did not enjoy, but I'm gonna say A. Yeah, just for this.
Yeah. Talaria?
I'm gonna say A as well.
Nice.
All right.
And I think this is the season where like Stick tells Maddie, I'm proud of you. Like you did good. Like I was like, oh god damn it, these fuckers got me again. It's like, and then the way Stick goes, just like,
yeah. Darren, what do you think? You're muted, buddy.
You're muted. It's StreamYard. How dare you?
StreamYard, fuck you.
That's so weird. I literally just did a recording with someone. Why?
There you go.
That's so strange. A.
A.
I think it's great. It's like it's the weakest of the three, but it's still like a great season of TV. I think.
Also,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I think we were about to talk about the same thing. I gave Agent Carter a B because I think I was the only one who had seen it in its totality. I know you had seen it, so I don't know where you would put it.
I'd give it like A to B as well. Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to throw the seasons up in B then, Lance?
Give that bitch a B. It's as in the ranking, not the character, obviously.
That was awesome, man.
No, I think that's Agent Carter,
No,
not
yeah,
Daredevil, Lance. I think
Yeah.
A.
Yes, season 2 of Daredevil's A, and the 2 Agent Carter seasons go to B.
Nice.
I loved Agent Carter. I wish that show. It won't, but
yeah. There is a 50% chance you'll see her again.
I hope.
I gotta stop making those jokes.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it, Jake.
I gotta stop doing that.
So season 3 of Daredevil, as it's pronounced in Greece.
What?
Wait, what?
It's pronounced Daredevil in Greece.
Really quickly,
Yeah.
I feel like there's quite a
yeah.
few seasons missing from this.
So this was just the Marvel stuff that went on Netflix, and then I threw a few things in as bonuses.
Okay.
What's missing?
Okay. All right. I see Jessica Jones now. Okay.
Yeah, all three. Yeah.
So no
Yeah,
Agents of Shield then?
New pair of glasses.
Well, that didn't start on Netflix, did it?
Yeah, but neither
That's-
did like Inhumans. That was ABC.
Well, fair. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I was
Most
thinking
is
about
true.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I was like, that's 7 other placements.
That's 7,
that a lot
yeah.
of people haven't seen.
That's fair enough. I was just curious, like what the ranking itself was. Okay.
I mean, honestly, I just put Inhumans in there for a joke.
How dare you?
But also, like, I initially randomized each of these, so it was in release order instead of just 1, 2, 3 of one, and then like all of one, all of another. But the tier maker said, "Fuck your order."
Wait.
Draven.
Same guy who watches Invincible.
What the fuck?
Hey.
I mean, both can be peak, Jake.
I'm kidding.
God damn it.
There's no correlation.
Anyway, season
So-
3 of Daredevil.
See, first of all, getting
I love you
introduced
guys.
to this was the season they introduced Bullseye, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Special Agent Poindexter.
Bullseye initially he made this season for me. Like I loved every aspect of him in this. Him posing.
Poppy, I thought I made it for you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You did. Him being like the fake Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Matt not wanting to have anything to do with it, but then having to return to the black suit. Even up until like the final episode, and like after he basically like he won, he's just the scream Charlie Cox lets out. I love that moment. Poindexter's back being broken, all of that, like their fights throughout the entire this season, like Jake said, season 2 being the weakest, this season redeemed the show for a lot of people, and then it just got canceled.
Yep. It's one of the most tragic cancellations for the longest time, but now, as Darren said today in the Discord, we're so back. Anyway,
That hippie shit out of here.
S. Probably the best season on here. I'd argue.
Ain't got a lot to hang out, bro.
I prefer season 1, but I get why people like season 3 more.
I fucking hate all of you.
Okay, Squidward.
Thank you.
You don't like season 3?
I love season 3.
Oh.
I just
just
think
hates
season 2
everyone.
is better.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's
Oh.
fair. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think that's one of the rare shows where any of those could be your favorite season, and that's a
It's
valid.
valid.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
so valid. Yeah.
Like Zack Snyder's DC trilogy. Any one of them could be your favorite on any given day.
If I had a nickel for every time a comic book show came out where the majority thought season 2 was the weakest season and Phil thought it was the best season, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
True.
That's
What's
10
the other one?
cents.
Superman and Lois.
It's kind of crazy to me.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the ending of season 1. Other than
Darren
that, the
could
show's
not
great.
process that.
Season 3. Listen, the one thing I remember from season 1 that I appreciated was they brought the whole Catholicism into it, and
That's right. Yeah.
I was like, whoa. And
Yeah.
I grew up Catholic, and then, dude, listen, I love Bullseye, I love Karen Page, I love the homage to funny enough, Born Again and all the stuff they did in that season. I love the Wilson Fista, Vanessa. To me, it was the what's his name? Is it Mark? Mark. I forgot his mom's name. The sister who walked over
Mother Maggie.
Maggie, that's the one. I know.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That stuff.
You can thank me later.
Man, when she says like, please, Jack, look after her boy and like look after her son, and him like underneath the basement, be like, Mom, and like confronting the father at the pool table and like telling him shame on you. I was like, oh, I have been in your shoes, Maddie.
Yeah.
You're not alone. Like, I have felt your like that stuff really hit home for me. And I understand if people say season 3 is their favorite one, the best one. I think probably 1 still takes the cake, but man, and if I'm not mistaken, season 3 is what introduced Nelson, Murdoch and Nelson and Paige, right?
Yep, that's how it
Yes.
ends.
And I was like, that is poetry. That is.
Yep.
I will say,
Oh, man.
just like a little side note, the only thing I don't like about season 3, and it's not an issue, it's just a preference thing. Like, it is a little disappointing to get that beautiful suit in season 2 and then having to go back to like the black cover suit. But again, that's the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not a criticism, it's just like a personal thing. I'm just like, no, we had all these cool things, and then they have to go backwards a little bit. But
Yeah, and then when season 3 ended, we thought we'd never get it again.
which we have to build back to everything that we built to in season 3.
I don't know. I still love season 3. I think it's on par with season 1 for me. Like, on any given day, I could say I like season 1 or 3 better. Today, I'll give the edge to season 1, but that doesn't change my placement of 3. I'd still give it an S.
S.
Oh yeah.
I no disagreement from here.
Mikey.
Mike says he has to go soon, so I'm about to cry a little bit.
Season 3, A.
Oh.
Okay.
For me, it has to be an S.
All right.
I like it.
Oh, speaking of Bullseye, whenever we brought that up, how fucking cool was it when he came back and Born Again? Jesus, that was
And
awesome.
Yeah.
also how he looks at it in the comics.
That was fucking cool.
These promos this last week have been like, I didn't know how excited I was until recently when you have these promos with like Daredevil, Kingpin, Bullseye, Jessica Jones, and I'm like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
this is going to be so cool.
It's so heartbreaking that it's just heartbreaking that we don't have White Tiger as part of that ensemble.
Yeah.
That's
Because I
really hard.
love that arc so much.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in the promo.
no,
Oh,
I
and
mean
the other one.
OG
No,
one.
I-
Yeah,
no, I mean Hector. Hector.
the
Okay.
uncle. Yeah.
Because I mean I like both Hector and Ava a lot, but I think it's even more heartbreaking in Hector's case because Kamar De Los Reyes passed away almost 2 years ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
What a performance, though.
oh yeah, he
Wait,
was
yeah.
he was arguably the standout of the season for me. I fucking loved his role.
I'm ready for that arc though. Like, I think that White Tiger arc from her is going to be really, really cool. And I almost wonder if we're going like, and like two people here is even going to get this, but like a Black Lightning kind of story where like Matt's almost going to have to look after her in the field, which is like, God damn it, you should not be doing this. You're not trained or ready to do this yet.
Having not seen Black Lightning, there is a storyline. If anybody's read the Ron Garney, Charles Soule run of Daredevil, like where Daredevil eventually in the black suit has a ward, if you will, like someone like a partner, and sadly, again, some things that like good stuff and bad stuff from that Netflix era, they used the character that was going to be his partner in the comics. they brought him up. I think it wasn't even Daredevil. I think it was the Iron Fist or something like that. And I was like,
Yeah,
we didn't do shit with that character. And I think White Tiger now would take that character's place in the show.
And to Darren's Black Lightning comparison, I think it's also, to go to CW again, I think it's going to kind of show shades of kind of a Mia Queen Green Arrow type situation where, tragedy happens with one mantle bearer and she's kind of forced into the mantle against her will. But unlike Mia Queen, we'll likely actually see where this goes. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. Also, like, is she going to interact with Jessica? Because I feel like her dynamic with Jessica is going to be very different than her dynamic with Matt, which I think kind of like a devil and angel on her shoulders kind of thing that could be fun.
And if we get Mike Coulter back, are we going to see her interact with him?
I mean, yeah.
Because White Tiger and Luke Cage were on the same team in that Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Yes, they were.
All right. So this goes in S, I believe.
Yes.
It's just so good. Okay, so the Defenders. I think we can safely say the best thing about this show was Daredevil. It was cool seeing them interact with each other.
This had my funniest. Yeah.
I'm saying D. I'm gonna be nice.
Ooh.
It did not hold my attention. I watched it because I felt like I had to watch it at the time, but it did not hold my attention.
This did have the funniest interaction I think we ever got with Daredevil, where he goes to grab Jessica Jones and she's like, "Touch me again, I'll hit you so hard you see."
Yeah.
that shit cracks me up.
That opening Daredevil like monologue we get in like the first episode is my favorite Daredevil scene from Charlie Cox. I think that's just, at least from like the lawyer side of things, that scene is incredible.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Is that with the kid in the wheelchair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, good stuff.
You gotta take it back.
I hear kid in the wheelchair and I just think Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
I did not expect that.
A blind kid.
Pretty bad. I love that movie.
I think Mike's trying to say something, maybe.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta take care of some stuff. I know. I'm sorry. Hey Phil, check your DMs.
Yeah, I'll see you in about 12 minutes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Peace and chicken grease.
Peace and
See
chicken.
ya. Bye, buddy.
Chicken grease and peace.
Go watch Mike's reaction to the Oscars. It's one of the best things he's
Yeah,
I
it's
love
coming up in my.
I love this.
I'm so happy for him.
Hold on, I gotta come back now. I'm sorry. The Black History Month actually extended up to. It was going to extend up to one day. It's actually extending all the way up to the this coming Friday, I think, or actually Saturday. Yes, the 21st of March has extended to Black History. Yes, we're gonna sit this win. We're gonna sit this win. You're telling y'all, listen, this is marking history, and there's a shift that's happening, and yeah, Sinners to GOAT and all that, and yeah, this is the win. Timothy Chalamet, hope you sleep well, and hey, your time is coming. Humble yourself. Next time you stand on jumbotrons, remember to humble yourself. And also, hey, by the way, next time you try to be a culture vulture, just let you know it's not gonna work well for you, because you're gonna be on Drewski, gonna be all these black outlets for this damn movie. But I bet you when Doom Messiah comes out, I'm gonna see you at Drewski. I'll bet you not. I bet you not. So yeah, all this marketing and stuff like that. Just pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is what not to do. This campaign trail, and instead of actually having consistency of building a platform and humbling yourself through, during a press tour, it goes a long way. The people see through the BS, and the Academy saw it. But doesn't mean he's not a great actor. He should have won last year, in my opinion, but that's no here or there. But it's coming. Anyway.
Because he's a bitch.
I don't want to say that, but the Jenners are. Anyway, I'm out.
Wow.
The Jenners are.
And the Kardashians.
Damn right.
Anyway,
Oh, too
Wow.
funny.
Cry.
For me, I have to give this Defenders season 1. I'd have to give it an A.
Okay,
Okay.
I think we skipped like everybody.
Darren,
It's
Darren,
okay.
what-
We can just go up now. We can go back
Yeah.
up to
Okay.
me.
That works.
Omega?
Am I muted? No, okay.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna say I know y'all kind of trash this one. I was like, but I actually rather like this one. And is it bad that I thought that when Miss Knight got her arm cut off, that was like my favorite part because I knew she was gonna get her robot arm.
It's sick.
I was shocked, but I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I was like, I was never so happy for a person to get their arm cut off until I saw it. It's just, I feel so bad, but it's like, yeah, she's gonna get a robot arm, but that kind of didn't really go anywhere because the series kind of stopped right there.
Man, what is it with people getting arms cut off and getting robot arms, and then you barely see them again?
Yeah, I know, right? But I would say this was a C for me.
I'll go. I think I'll go B. Like,
Oh my
the
god.
only thing that really drove me nuts in this fucking like limited series, I guess, to be determined, was the lighting at the finale because I could barely see what was
Yeah, that
happening in
was
the
weird.
fight. I was like telling my relative, like, put up the brightness on the TV. Like, now we can't still see shit. Fuck. Okay. And then and I adore her with all my heart, but what the material they gave Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she felt kind of wasted.
I forgot about that.
I forgot she
Boo
was in
boo.
it.
Yeah.
John Favreau, Dave Filoni, I love you guys, but please, for the love of George Lucas and Netflix, don't do the same thing come May 22nd. Please don't do that. I'm begging you, like, don't do
Dude,
that.
that movie's 2 months away.
Yes.
Shit.
But I love to me the best, and I like what Mike and Finn did because there was a little bit of like hints at Heroes for Hire what they could do together.
Yeah.
Until Luke Cage Season 2, which I love. That it's the best episode of that season. But like Christine Ritter and Charlie Cox chemistry was so damn good, and together, all four of them, I just love hanging out together and seeing the differences. And I love that even at one point, Matt and Luke almost got into it. I was like, oh shit, okay, what's going on? And I love Stick coming in and just calling them all out like fucking idiots. So yeah, I'll probably go B. Like it was a hell of a journey going into Defenders. Like it was like before Infinity War, before Endgame, that's the closest thing we had gotten up to that point.
Yep. Because this was 2017.
So far, we have an A, B, C, and a D. just we're
Putting it
really
out.
high so
Wait.
far.
Wait, Darren,
no.
did you give a rating yet?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with C. I don't think it was great, but I also don't think it was necessarily terrible either. I think this is more or less glorified Daredevil season 2.5.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I didn't really not hate or hardly hate any. Like I don't know, man. Like I think it's fine. I think Ronan has a point in that it's nice to see all these characters interact and be chummy with each other. It's the poor kids of the Avengers because it's street level. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but it's just facts. Like, none of these people like are on the same level, monetarily or like even just status wise as some of these other characters. Right. And I just think that, it's just fun seeing them interact because you know who these characters are and you know what the potential they have to be. And there was some potential here with the Defenders and it just got kind of squandered by Netflix in a certain respect. So I'm going to go with C. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I think it's fine. I'm not, one way or the other about it.
I don't know. I was torn on this series because I remember all the hype surrounding it going into it, and I liked it coming out of it, but I don't know. Maybe my own expectations were too high. I thought this was fine. The story I felt a little weak at times, but I think the best thing about this series, like Phil said, was seeing these characters interact, and the dichotomy between them. You can see the seeds of that friendship blossoming between somebody like Luke and Danny, the conflict between Luke and Matt, the relationship building between Luke and Jessica, and yeah, it is fun seeing these characters together. I do think that Finn Jones as Iron Fist definitely works better here than he does his own show, and that's not necessarily his fault. It's just the way that series was written. But like that series did make me want to see more of these characters pop up later on. In some cases, more than their individual shows did. But I don't know. I kind of feel like. I don't know. To me, this show kind of feels like the first season of Legends of Tomorrow, where the story is really weak, but it's fun seeing certain characters interact with each other and just seeing them bounce off each other in a dialogue. So I'd probably give it a C.
So that's 3 C's, an A, a B, a D.
Yeah.
And
I'd also give it a C. I think this show is much better on rewatch. I've seen it twice. I saw it when it first came out, or like relatively when it first came out, and then last year ahead of Born Again. And I think it's much better when you have tempered expectations. Like that trailer was incredible, and I think the premise is so cool. But it obviously has its issues. It has a villain problem. It has a little bit of a pacing problem. But I think every time when it's just characters having fun and interacting with each other, it's kind of incredible. Like I think it's so much fun, and like that's kind of like that feeling is what I'm kind of craving going into Born Again, being like, oh my god, we get to see Matt and Jessica again, and all these characters, getting to interact again. And I think it's what we're building to in Born Again eventually. Like I think we will eventually get Luke and Danny back, and so I think it's like middle of the road. It has issues, but it's really fun to watch. I'd say.
all right. We do got to say goodbye to Phil. He has to head out.
Yes, I'm gonna go collaborate with our good buddy Mike. So I will be back next week, guys.
All right. Catch you guys later.
See ya, bud.
Toodles.
See you, man.
All right. What time is it? Okay.
It's actually time to jump off anyway.
So so I think Defenders goes in C.
Yeah, that's like 4 C's.
4 C's.
Yeah.
Zuns.
And,
You said
for
D?
C. Because there were 4
D?
C.
C for Charlie.
Yeah, it was 4 C's, 1 A, 1 B, 1 D.
C for Charlie bit me.
Charlie bit my finger.
Charlie bit my finger.
Oh no!
I am
Damn
lost.
it. I hate you all.
Charlie, why did you bite me?
Ow, Charlie.
What the hell were you all referencing?
The governor. You're the governor.
Well,
That doesn't help me.
Well,
He's
guys,
never seen that. He's too old for that. He's too
look
young.
it up. Sear this.
Did you
into
say
your
he's
brain.
too old?
Sear this
Sorry,
into
too
your
young.
brains. We will finish this next week. We'll also have the Spider-Man trailer to talk about next week.
Yes.
So that's exciting. Hopefully, Darren will be here next week.
So,
He was here.
I was here this week.
Not on time.
So I want to ask the panel this right now.
No
I have
problem.
two.
Am
I
I
have
cute?
two. I have two other. I have a few other rankings that are ready to go after this. I have both a Marvel one and a DC one that could probably take like 3 to 4 weeks. Do we want to do the Marvel one or the DC one?
Both. Combine them both into one ranking.
You are a madman.
I'm gonna do Star Wars.
There is. I am
I
working
want
on
to
a
do
Star
Ben
Wars.
10. We all just start yelling what we want.
Start doing the
We're like 5-year-olds. I want McDonald's.
You have McDonald's money?
Okay, well, all right, fine. You know what? I'll make the decision then. I'll make the decision. And
You
you guys will be
animals.
surprised.
If you can't get along,
I'll do it
then you
myself.
don't get it at all.
I know.
Yeah, I'll do it myself. Exactly, Ronan. Hey, you know what? We'll do both eventually.
Oh,
Is that a
Ooh.
threat?
Man, I like it when Jake gets forceful.
What the fuck?
What the?
clip that!
Y'all
Somebody
fools,
clip
man.
that,
Y'all some fools.
and go back to the shot where Jake made his face.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put some spit on your. Never mind.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Y'all ain't got no dang
Lance,
sense
go to church.
whatsoever.
Omega.
Cameron
You-
with the $5 super chat. Thank you, because this money's just adding up because YouTube skipped my March payout.
Oh, damn. You better go to and
Omega,
get your money.
you were the same one that said you wanted to watch Lance and Taj bang.
That was
Wait,
a
what?
joke.
What's that
I'm
time
kidding.
stamp? What the hell?
I've got that clipped.
Guys, that's me, not him, obviously.
Oh no!
Oh, because Lance and Taj were going at it, and I made the joke. I said, "You two gonna fuck or fight?" And Omega said, "Please fuck."
What?
you weren't supposed to bring that up, man. Why are you bringing up old stuff up now?
But
Oh.
seriously though, they legitimately, when I checked my analytics, they say my next payment is in April, but I crossed the threshold, and when I hit them up about it, they said, "I'm sorry, there was an oversight." Excuse me.
Vision.
In oversight.
They just didn't want to pay you, man.
I'm like, whatever. My payout in March is gonna be like, it's gonna be nice.
Oversight is not an idea that can be dismissed out of hand.
Yeah, it was so done. I'm gonna make so much. My payout in April is gonna be so nice because I'm just gonna keep ramping up these Michael videos that Darren hates.
I'll just like all
Well,
of them.
Lance, when you do ramp out those Michael videos and you go to a stream afterwards, be sure to change your background.
Oh yeah. Hey, it wasn't my fault. I couldn't see the background on my phone. I could not see it on my phone. I did not
Yeah,
know.
Are you trying to say you're John Cena?
Yes,
Oh.
it's
Peacemaker?
John Cena. But before we go, I want to show you all my computer background.
Is it Mike?
Do we have to?
I fucking knew it. So you're gonna cosplay as Michael, right, for Comic-Con?
Possibly. To be fair, it was David Cornsweat since like last year. I just looked. I said, "Dang, I should probably change that."
Yeah, he made your corn sweat, didn't he?
Lance, I have a question.
Yes.
If you took this computer into the bathroom, would he be the man in the mirror?
What the?
Hey,
No,
What type
Darren,
of question is that?
Darren, here's what happened. If Lance took this computer into the bathroom, Lance would beat it.
Jesus.
wow.
Wow.
That would be a thriller.
Wow.
I hate y'all so much.
And then Lance
Wow.
would be nope, never mind. I'm not saying that
Oh.
one.
Oh,
I'm not saying that one. Nope.
That's a
Wow.
smooth criminal right there.
Wow.
Criminal.
You guys are weird. But before we go, I just want to say this weekend I'll be seeing Ready or Not 2. I saw Hoppers last weekend. The movie, one of Pixar's best films. The main character, annoying as hell, but one of Pixar's best films. Amazing voice acting performances all around. Amazing animation. John Hamm playing a ambiguously Asian looking character. Like, was everybody in that town Asian? Like,
What?
was his character Asian? Because his mom was. So
I don't
like
think
John Hamm voicing him was weird to me.
Lance, I think that was a white man.
That was his mom was not white.
Maybe he was adopted. I don't know.
I don't know. It was weird though. It was
You just
weird.
woke up to Draven.
I was
Yeah,
sitting
you
there-
took a Draven.
I was sitting there like, wait, is he like that's the one thing that I was. I say, so Is he Asian?
You know,
I thought John Hamm's performance was hilarious, especially when he did the hoppers thing and how his robot looked. I thought that was freaking hilarious.
I mean, it makes sense.
It
makes sense that it's getting good reviews because it's made by the guy who made the best Pixar movie. So
yeah, I'm like this. The movie was good. Just the main character, she is kind of unlikable, but she's meant to be that way, in my opinion.
What?
I don't think
everything bad that happened technically happened because of her.
I don't think that makes her unlikable, though.
I mean, even Mike says she was kind of unlikable, but that's just my opinion. I still love the movie, though.
All right, we ready to wrap this up?
Don't worry, Draven. We'll talk when we have our annual 12 midnight FaceTime call with no shirts on.
What?
You want proof?
No.
Let's finish this up.
No. Let's do our outros and let's get out of here.
Nah, I want to stay on.
All right, we're gonna bleed into Eric's stream.
Me and Draven were on the phone for. He's calling me right now.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. See what it says. Why the fuck isn't he here with us?
Hey!
He put on FaceTime. Y'all funny.
He's like,
Well, guys, we'll be back next week. Everything should be back on schedule. Ranger Nation will be back next week. We're recording Superman tomorrow.
We are.
Yeah,
cancel tomorrow.
It's Jake's 100th episode of Council. Me and Ronan are recording something on Saturday. Me and Ronan are like just dropping content left and right for Mandalorian and Grogu. Also, I saw the new Mandalorian and Grogu trailer in theaters, and I was genuinely happy because I knew what the hell was happening now. So, like, in the trailer, the movie looks so good. Like, it looks so good. So, yeah. But until our next communion, in the words of the great H.R. Wells from Earth 19, bye. I don't know. Hold on.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Hold on. And as the outro video, since we
fuck.
That's not a white guy. That is not a white guy.
Looks like that superhero from the Megamind movie.
It does.
Just for men.
I don't even know that dude's name, but didn't Brad Pitt play him?
Probably.
But since we did not play the intro, that will be the outro. Bye.
What? Not again.
Darren, why would you do that? Bye.